All right, guys, I mean business. I've got my yellow vest on. I'm going to clean up the trash today. Let's talk about three very famous YouTubers and, of course, the ocean. Now, starting off with Mr. Beast, very famous YouTuber, and, of course, Mark Rober. Now, who would be the third, of course? Well, tall boy Gareth. I can dream, okay? Maybe someday. But going back to what we're saying, my question to you is, how deep is your love? Is it like the ocean? How deep is your love? It's a great song. It's a great song. I thought it was a really good reference as well to what we're actually talking about, right? Because today we're obviously talking about Team Seas. This is a huge trending topic right now, and if there ever was a cool trending topic to get on board of, then this is pretty much the one, because it's going to help so many people and so much wildlife, right? Before Team Seas, though, of course, there was Team Trees. Quick little read for those people that aren't aware, right? Team Trees is a collaborative fundraiser that raised $20 million before 2020 to plant 20 million trees. And they ended up doing it, all right? YouTubers, Mr. Beast and Mark Rober were pretty much the guys in charge when it came to getting this tree situation planted, right? They ended up planting over 20 million trees. Unbelievable. So right now, like I said, it's Team Seas. This is a year later kind of thing. So Team Seas is an international collaborative fundraiser project run by, of course, once again, YouTubers Mr. Beast and Mark Rober. Now, as a follow-up to Team Trees, they aim to raise, this time, 30 mil, right? Wow. I'm definitely thinking they're going to hit it, right? Which would allow them to remove 30 million pounds or 14 million kilograms of marine debris from the ocean by the end of 2020. Now, before I get into what marine debris is, what's going to be the next fundraiser from Mr. Beast and Mark Rober? I think I have the answer. I think I know what their next fundraiser will be, or at least what I think it will or should be in a year's time. I will give you that in a second. So guys, if we're talking about something that resonates with you on a frequency that vibrates you enough to shatter your glass, then hey, we're on two different YouTube channels. Come follow. Come do your thing. All right. Now, marine debris. You go to a beach and you see something like this, then you know you've got a goddamn fucking problem in your area, all right? Marine debris aren't just a problematic experience for you going to the beach. They're a problem for the people and the animals, mainly. I mean, what am I talking about people for? The animals in the ocean, the marine wildlife, have to suffer with this every single day. The more trash that we throw in the ocean or leave in there by accident, such as ropes and nets, the more that these animals get stuck in these plasticky, netty situations, right? Now, microplastics are a terrible thing because they look enticing, they look beautifully edible, all right? Animals of all sizes and shapes and dimensions, right? Whether you're a swimming animal or a bird animal, they will eat these things, and as a result, I mean, take a look at this, right? This poor bird has eaten all of this plastic, and as a result, obviously the bird or the fish can't digest this plastic. Their stomach becomes permanently full, never to be emptied, right? They can't shit that shit out. It's too many shits. There's 3 shits now, 4 shits, 5. Every time I say, I'm just adding to the word shit. There's so much shit inside of their stomachs and they can't poo it out, right? As a result, they die of hunger. They feel like they can't eat anymore and they die of hunger. Birds and fish and seals and everything like that. It's just a terrible situation, all right? Now, the Great Pacific Garbage Patch is an interesting conversation, right? I'll quickly remove my head so you guys see what I'm talking about. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is a collection of marine debris in the North Pacific Ocean. Now, marine debris is litter that ends up in the ocean, seas, and other large bodies of water. There is a lot of marine debris, aka fucking trash, in the ocean. Take a look at this. There's a very famous patch in the ocean, okay, called the, one of them is called the Western Garbage Patch, and the other one's called the Eastern Garbage Patch. And there's California, all right, and there's, China, is it? I don't really know where the other side is. Vietnam and China kind of thing. And there's Australia on the bottom. So yeah, there's the way that the ocean kind of goes in and out to shore, right? But that kind of thing is also happening in the actual deep ocean, all right? You can see the swirls swirling around. Well, these swirls, the waves and the current, I guess is probably the better word I should be saying. The current ends up bringing this trash that we throw out, right? Or it goes out when storms, like when there's a huge storm, right? All the trash that gets washed out to sea because of the storm, I mean, it stays out there and it resonates and it sticks to these large clumps called the Western Garbage Patch and the Eastern Garbage Patch, and it kind of, there's this huge, millions and maybe billions and billions of tons of plastic, right? It's fucking terrible. It's bloody terrible for the fish and for the sea creatures. Wow, these microplastics, they do not go away anytime soon. They're staying there for a long, long time, okay? So this is Team Seas. And if you guys want, I'm going to unfix, I'm going to fix my thing there. There we go. If you guys want, you can literally donate to Team Seas, and I will be donating $50 to remove 50 pounds of trash, because it says here, every $1 spent or given to this website is one less pound of trash in the ocean. So $1 for 1 pound of trash gone. That's a really cool concept, right? And it just goes to show how many pounds of trash that they can remove, or have already removed. Probably haven't removed yet, but they will hopefully remove at some point. So as you can see, currently it's $12,763,340 that's been added. All right, that'll be pounds removed eventually. All right, all these people, some of them anonymous, other people with their actual names. I mean, you can become famous for helping the environment. If that doesn't spell a win-win situation, then I don't know what does. Now, like I said, I'll be putting $50 on there, but I have a prediction for what their next campaign should be in about a year or so, because they started off with Team Trees, right? Now it's Team Seas. They've got the whole rhyming thing going, Team Trees, Team Seas. Now there's another topic which I think that they should absolutely get on board of, because if this topic doesn't get solved soon, we may not be able to eat any longer. Vegetables, at least. What should it be? Drum roll, please. I think it should be Team Bees. Team Bees should be the next thing, because without bees in our environment, pollinating flowers, not just the pretty flowers that we smell, right, but flowers as in the food that we eat. Without the bees pollinating these plants, we won't be able to eat food. Wow. This is a quick little website I quickly want to show you, right? Your food wouldn't be here without them. What and when bees pollinate. Now, going down the list, quick little show you of what they're actually talking about. Cranberries, blueberries, watermelon, apples, cucumbers, pumpkins, pears and peaches, cherries. I mean, a lot of these things, right? They would not be able to be growing. They would not be able to grow without bees pollinating, flying on them and doing their thing with their little, I gave it a go, okay? I gave it a go. So I think bees should be an absolute next thing that they focus on, because bees are a dying breed in our society around the world for whatever reason. Could be something to do with pesticides, or it could be something else that we don't quite know of right now, but bees are basically vanishing, and it's up to us to save them in any way we can, right? Without them, we won't be able to eat vegetables. All right, now a lot of you may think, well, vegetables suck, and I am one of them in a way, kind of. I don't really like too many vegetables, but hey, most of the world eat them, okay? We got to save them. But once again, go check out Team Seas to donate. And of course, that was Mark Rober, Mr. Beast, and Tallboy Gareth. Guys, if you like this video, we are on 2 different YouTube channels. The one you're on right now, Channel 2, and of course, Channel 1, where we make travel films that went viral. Some of them went viral around the world, right? Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, at Tallboy Gareth. My microphone went for a fly. Went for a fly fest then. I've been told. My name's Gareth. See you tomorrow. Bye.